Let it all work out, guys. It ain't easy. It ain't Eze, mate. It ain't Eze. Oh my days. Arsenal 4, the scum, the shadow dwelling mugs. Hold that. Shadow dwelling mugs, mate. Yeah. 1. Arsenal 4, the scum 1. Oh my days, bro. Eze hat trick. Eze hat trick. I don't, bro. Guys. I don't even know what to say right now. Look, I'm watching him right now. He's got their match ball, right? Tottenham absolutely mudded, mate. Yeah, absolutely mudded. Yeah, bro, exactly. Look at the thumbnail, bro. Look at that. Look at the celebration, bro. Look at the celebrate, bro. Eze, bro. Guys, I don't know what to say, man. Honestly, I don't know what to say right now. Yeah, this has got to be one of my favorite North London derbies ever, man. Honestly, like we absolutely destroyed them. I said it in the preview anyway. We destroyed them, people. Absolutely destroyed them. Eze, bro, what he's written in the stars for him to score today, but score a hat trick today. By the way, you know when you had all the summer window talk about him going to Tottenham, you had Thomas Frank saying this and that in the press conference, right? It had to be his game today, and he scored a hat trick, man. And look what it means to players right now. And I'll tell you something now. Even before the game, I knew we meant business, yeah? From that TIFO, and credit to the fans who organised that, yeah? As soon as I saw that TIFO, I knew that we meant business. That atmosphere was superb. It's one of the best I've seen at the Emirates. Honestly, that's better than the Champions League games last season. That TIFO was mad. As soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, now you're at our home, yeah? This is Emirates. I was so confident before the game. I went 3-1 before the game, and I said the only way they're gonna score would be from a from a fluke goal, right? And look how they scored today. We'll talk more about their fluke goal later on, but let's talk about us, man, because from minute 1, in that first half, they didn't have a single shot. No off target, on target. In that first half, they didn't have a single shot against us, man. Yeah, they didn't have a single shot against us. Not a single shot. We dominated them, destroyed them, man. And then we got the opening goal. Trossard, man, Trossardinho with the opening goal. And oh my days, guys, honestly. Guys, smash the likes buttons up. Yeah. Trossard with the opening goal, mate. Trossard again, LA, right? And he's been playing well recently as well. And he's, got another goal today. And yeah, great ball, great run in behind as well. Times he's run to perfection onside. Hold on, should we listen to Eze quickly? What's Eze saying?
To help the team and to win today, especially, every
Mate.
Arsenal fan, every fan still left in the stadium would dream of doing what you've just done. How special is it? What does it feel like? Special, man. I'm grateful again, man. That's what I prayed for. I prayed for it today, man. A hat trick, and I got it today. So
Fucking Eze, come on.
Did you have that feeling today? I saw you at the end. I saw you after your hat trick goal, kind of pointing to the sky. Did you have that sense today that someone had found you, someone was looking down at you? That was a prayer today. That was a prayer today, a hat trick, and God gave it to me. So again, that's faith, man. And I know you're all.
Oh, yeah, what a guy. What a guy, man. Honestly, what a guy, bro. What a guy Eze is, man. What a guy. Honestly, big up to him. Big up to him. Superb. Absolutely super. Hat trick, A hat trick today. North London derby hat trick. I think Plasma put big up Plasma in the chat. Yeah, since Alan Sunderland in 1978, people. 1978, the last time our players got a hat trick in the North London derby. And Eze just done that today. Eze just gone and done that today, man. Oh my days. Bro, fair play to him. Anyway, yeah, we got the early goal. We got the opening goal in the end. Well, we were dominating before, weren't we? Anyway, they offered nothing. They Thomas Frank set up, yeah, with a low block. Effectively, he played a back five, yeah, back three centre backs, yeah, to try and low block it against Arsenal. Yeah, as soon as we got the first goal, I said, great turn from Trossard, great finish. Right, all right, took a deflection. Who cares? 1-0 to Arsenal, just like that, people. And then, obviously, Eze happens, man. Eze happens, gets us the second goal, and it's halftime straight after that. But the one for me that I loved out of all 3 of his goals was that second goal. He's braced for me. That finish was mad. Yeah, actually, well, for the last 2 goals, both of those, bro. On that last goal, I think it was dodgy. Yeah, he got flipping sent back. He's got sent back to Italy, bro. On that 4th goal, man. Bro, dodgy went flying on that 4th goal, and that was a great. But that second goal, Eze's second goal, that finish, bro, that finish was cold, wasn't it? The way how you placed that, bro, mad. Honestly, bro, guys, I'm still speechless a little bit. I'm lost for words right now, man. I'm so happy. Honestly, I'm buzzing. I'm so happy. I'm just that. This is what we're talking about, man. Yeah, fucking these lot have the cheek and audacity to start talking about trophies and all that. Oh, we won the European trophy last year. Fuck your European trophy, man. Yeah, we own these lot. We always have done. We always will do. Yeah, I said it before the game as well. Like, still, was it 16 years now? 16 years on. The last time you came to the Emirates actually beat us in the Premier League, by the way. You lot always. Where's all the Spurs fans, man? They're all hiding again. They all left early, man. They all left early. Honestly, credits to every single player on that pitch today, man. On it, every single player. Credits to the manager Arteta as well, man. Arteta got absolutely spot on. Absolutely spot on. He's absolutely, you know, outclassed Thomas Frank there as well. Absolutely superb, honestly, people. I'm still just I'm lost for words right now. I think we're 6 points clear now going into we got the big game against Bayern Munich on Wednesday. But oh my god, oh my god, guys, I'm just I'm so happy, man. Honestly, I'm so happy. This feels so good. Fucking 4-1, 4-1 to the scum at the Emirates. Eze hat-trick as well. It's written in the stars, people. You know, like even players like Nkapie today. You know, as much they didn't have a lot to do. As I said, their goal came from it probably is down to Zubimendi, to be fair. Like, I know a lot of people will say about David Raya there, but it's down to Zubimendi. You know, he takes too long on the ball, and then he ends up losing the ball. And then Richarlison lobs from the almost halfway line. Very similar to how they scored in the preseason game as well. Very, very similar to how they scored in the preseason game. Actually, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to leave the link in the chat. Anyone who wants to come on as well, I'll leave it in the chat. And I'll go through some comments and I'll get people on backstage as well. So anyone who wants to come on, you guys can do right there. Let me pin it to the chat as well. But keep leaving your comments down below. But yeah, listen, like that, their goal was like very similar to the one they scored in preseason. It's going to be a fluke. I swear, every single derby, they get a fluke, man. Every single like whether it's a penalty or it's a dodgy decision, like they always get a fluke. Always get a fluke goal. It's crazy. But honestly, man, I'm absolutely buzzing, man. Absolutely buzzing. But yeah, there's a link, guys. Anyone who does want to come on, I'll read through some comments as well in a minute. But yeah, everyone today, like Nkapie didn't have a lot to do, but he was so solid. Saliba was rock solid. Kala was superb in there. Timber was superb. The midfield today, Rice, Deckers was everywhere. Zubi, apart from their goal, you know, had a really good game apart from that. Obviously, bro, Eze, man. Oh my days. Eze is Eze, mate. Yeah, hat-trick and all that. And then we had Saka as well. Like, even Saka didn't get a goal today, but he was so good. He was so good today. I thought Saka. Yeah, I thought he was absolutely top class today. And then you had obviously Marino up front. It's a shame that we had no Gyökeres, man, because I'm sure Gyökeres he definitely would have got a few today, man. He definitely would have got a few, 100%. You know, he would have definitely got a few today. And then you had Trossard as well. And then the subs who came on, Noni, I thought, had a really good game off the bench. Like, wow, people, wow, that was massive. Honestly, what a win! And as I said, we got Bayern Munich on Wednesday, and then we go to who is it? Chelsea, isn't it? Yeah, Chelsea on the Sunday, another London derby. Of course, they won. But this is how we do look in the table as well, people. Let's get up the table very quickly. Let's get up the table. Yeah, there we are. 29 points. Look at that, people. And again, I know it's all early days, 12 games in, but it's looking good, people. It's looking good. 29 points. What a weekend as well for Arsenal, by the way. What a weekend for Arsenal as well. Like, obviously, we destroyed Tottenham. There's no doubt about that. Liverpool got battered 3-0 by Forest, and Man City lost as well. The only downside with Chelsea winning, but listen, we play Chelsea next on Sunday, and we're gonna cook them as well, and we're gonna continue winning these games, man. But yeah, honestly, what a win, mate. Honestly, what a win that was. Got to be one of my favorite North London derbies, of all time, and probably, in my opinion, that is our best performance so far this season because we absolutely destroyed them from minute 1 to minute 90. We destroyed them, bro. As I said, they literally had a fluke. They scored from a fluke, man. I'm sorry, that was a fluke. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Zubi could have been a bit better there. Like he held on to the ball for too long. He's too calm on the ball, whatever it would have been. Yeah, but either way, it was a fluke, people. It was a fluke. I'm honestly the most. So happy for Eze as well because I think the start of the season that he's had, he's had a few good games. Don't get like the game against Palace, obviously, but he's still not been at his best that we know he can be. But look at him today, man. It's written in the stars for him to at least score today, right? But to bag a hat trick, first player to do that was Alan Sunderland. Yeah. Bro, that long ago. He's the only other player to do that. And now Eze's gone and scored a hat trick today as well. And I think that's the first time we beat Tottenham in history, four games in a row as well, by the way, people. It's the first time we've done Tottenham 4 games in a row. Like beating them 4 games in a row. Crazy. So honestly, people, man, honestly, I'm so proud, so happy. Everyone was superb today. The manager got it spot on, man. Ante got absolutely spot on, and we need to seriously. This has got to be it, man. This has got to be it. This has got to be the season where we finally win this league. This has got to be it, man. I don't know where else we're ever going to win this league, man. Like, I'm lost for words, man. I'm actually lost for words. Like, what a win! What a win! What a performance! Shadow Dwelling Mugs are mudded, people. They are mudded once again. They are mudded once again. Make sure you guys get the likes fired up as well. But yeah, let's big up the chat, man. What's everyone saying? Let's big up the chat. We're gonna do some player ratings in a minute as well. Actually, do you know what? Should we do the ratings now, guys? Let's do it one by one, man. Let's leave the ratings in the chat one by one. Get your ratings down below. We're gonna fly into some player ratings. David Raya in goal. Disappointed that he didn't keep a clean sheet, but apart from that, he barely had anything else to do. To be fair, it's quite a quiet day for David Raya, wasn't it? It was quite a quiet day, but he did what he had to do. Again, I look more to I think Zubi on that goal, to be fair, than Raya. But Raya, I'm gonna give a because he had nothing to do, man. I'll give him a 7, but that's not a bad rating because man had nothing to do. This guy had nothing to do, so yeah, he's gonna get a 7 out of 10 for today. Back 4, Timber, man, got himself the assist, superb. 9 out of 10 for me. I'm gonna give a 9 for Timber, man. 9 out of 10 for Timber. Big up to him. Absolutely superb performance. William Saliba. He just did what he had to do, man. He's just such a solid game. Solid 8 out of 10 for me. Solid 8 out of 10. Did exactly what I'm gonna give the same for Nkapie as well. Yeah, Pielo Nkapie. What a performance from him. He was just rock solid today. Another 8 out of 10. I think both the centre backs today because they didn't really have a lot to do, but when they did, they dealt with it really well. So Nkapie 8 out of 10. Ricardo Calafiori. I'm gonna give. I thought Timber and Calaf was superb. Both of them, I'm gonna give a 9. I thought Cala had a great game as well. He's holding his position really well, and like Kudus didn't do anything against him, to be fair. And he was the only one I was looking at thinking, could cause some problems, but he dealt with Kudus really well. And he did, he barely got caught out defensively, and he did his thing going forward, but he held his position quite a few times this game as well. So yeah, Cala for me, I think both the fullbacks were superb. I'm gonna give Cala a 9 as well, to be fair. Rock solid. The midfield, Deckers, mate. Deckers got to get a 9. He's got to get a 9, man. He's got to get a 9. Engine, bro. Machine in there, bro. Absolute machine. He's going to get a 9 out of 10 as well. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Yeah, look at that. Created the most chances as well today. Superb. Everywhere. 9 out of 10 for Deckers. Zubimendi today, listen, apart from that mistake that he made where, again, he just been too cautious, just took a bit too long on the ball. Apart from that, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he was solid. He had a really good game going forward as well. Driving with the ball, he's superb. Yeah. Apart from the mistake though, it may knocked his score down a little bit. I'll give him a 8. Um, again, it's a poor mistake, but if you guys look overall, I thought he had a good game after that. Oh mate, look at this guy. Let it all work out, mate. Let it all work out. Yeah, let it all work out, bro. And you know what I loved about it the most? His celebrations. His celebrations was quality, mate. Yeah, his celebrations. Like I've got it in the thumbnail. Yeah, for a reason. That one, he goes like that, bro. That for the thumbnail is sick, bro. I can't even lie, bro. The thumbnail is sick. The one he goes like that, bro. And then when he goes like that, bro. His celebrations are mad. His celebrations were class, mate. They were absolutely class. But yeah, honestly, bro, fucking man, bro, mad, absolute mad. Eze for me, yeah, I mean, what, 10, 11, fucking give whatever you want, people, but man, what a player, man, what a player. And as I said, this is always going to be his game today. All right, this is always going to be his game today. But yeah. Yeah, sorry guys. I'll give you a chance to put the comments in as well. Yeah, leave your ratings about Eze, man. Get them all down below. I'll read them in a minute as well. I know I'm going really quick for these, but yeah, big up, man. Eze 10 out of 10, hat trick. Killed them, man. Absolutely killed them. All right, Trossard, the goal and assist today. Got us the opening goal. Yeah, listen, he's been playing well recently, to be fair. I know we can criticize him as well, which I have done this season, to be fair. But at the same time, you know, he scores some good goals. You know, he's scoring goals at the end of the day. I think that's what nine goals and assists so far this season. And he's probably been one of our best attackers this season as well, to be fair. So yeah, Trossard for me, I'm gonna give him I'll give him a 9 today, you know. On assist. I thought he's absolutely superb. Um yeah, I'm gonna give him a 9 out of 10 today. Saka today. Saka, he was good. He was so good. All that was missing was a goal from him. I was gutted that he didn't get a goal, but that was a captain's performance, man. That was a captain's performance. He led by example, and yeah, he was. I'll probably give him an 8 today. All he was missing was his goal. Really, I was gutted that he didn't get his goal, but at the same time, yeah, I'll give him an 8 today. Big up Saka, and then Mika Marino today. He did get the assist. To be fair, it was great hold up play, for I think the third goal, whatever it was. But yeah. Listen, I said it. Him as a striker, you know, it's all well and good him scoring goals, and he can do that. He could be clutch here and there, but if you don't do that, he's so ineffective. You know, he's so ineffective, man, as that striker. So yeah, today I'm gonna give him a 7. I'll give him a 7 today. But you know, played 88 minutes. I just don't think him as a look when it works, sort of thing. You know, and we know like last season and even a bit this season as well, like he can score goals when he plays there. But I just look at Marino. I just think he's a player that you have off the bench, man. Honestly, you know, that can come on and change a game. To be fair, off the bench. But I'll give him a 7 today. You know, bro, there's no hate on Marino, man. My people, I'm not hating. I just said, bro, did you hit? This guy didn't hear what I said, bro. I literally said that he held up the ball really well on that fourth goal. Mate, you need to listen to what I'm saying. But you can't lie to me. Like he gets a 7 today. Apart from that, he was quite ineffective, like he usually is. But yeah, Andrew, you're right as well. He's bro. I saw him at right back today at times. I've seen him, you know, he's always deep in the midfield as well. But yeah. Oh mate, all right, it's bias and whatever, mate. Honestly, whatever then, bro. I literally credit him there, and I said he held up the ball really well for that third goal, whatever it was. So yeah, whatever. And bro, if you leave your ratings down below, you don't have to agree on mine. Anyway, let's go to the subs. Noni Madueke, great to have him back as well, man. Great to have Noni back. You know, looked sharp when he came on as well. And yeah, I would have maybe liked to see him come on a bit more earlier, but yeah, I'd probably give Noni. I mean, look, he had 12 minutes to play. I'll probably give him a I'll go 6 on Noni, because yeah, only 12 minutes, but yeah, I'll go 6 for him. And then the rest, obviously, Mosquera came on, Ethan came on, and Lewis Geddy as well. Yeah, I mean, can we really mark them? I mean, They came on 88th minute, to be fair. But yeah, great to see Nonny back, man. Obviously, Martinelli was back as well. And listen, that's going to be a big positive for us going into the Bayern game and the Chelsea game as well. That obviously we're going to have hopefully Gyökeres and maybe Odegaard as well. They're all going to return, man. So yeah, that'll be great to see there. We'll get some injury players back. Martinelli is back on the bench today. So yeah, but guys, I'm gonna go big up the chat. I think we've got some people waiting as well backstage. So I'm gonna get them in a minute. But I'm gonna send the link to the Tottenham fans, Robbie and Charlie as well. But we'll see if they turn up. All right, they're probably gonna be hiding, but it is what it is. You know, we just done the 4-1. Don't know what's happened to my chair, people. Yeah, we're gonna send them the link, but I don't know if they're gonna turn up or not. Probably not. We'll see, because they promised me. They said I'll be on after the game, yeah. And I said no matter the result, you're coming on, and they said yeah. So let me see. let me quickly see. I'll be at the chat in a minute, guys. We'll go. Keep leaving your comments down below. Right. I'm just gonna put if if they're free. Right. Where's Robbie as well? All right. There we go. But yeah, the thumbnail, bro. The thumbnail, not like Eze. Oh my days, bro. That's what I'm saying. He Drew. His celebrations was mad, by the way. It's crazy. Sab the likes. We sab the likes up. We slapped up Spurs, and please subscribe. You're new, Joshua. Appreciate your support. Big up, Drew, man. Appreciate you, man. Great match, Eze. Yes, Cooper. If you're free, jump on, man. Jump on if you're free, bro. Jump on, bro. First North London Derby, first North London Derby hat trick since Alan Sunderland in 1978. People, first North London Derby hat trick in the Premier League era. It's all working out, Plasma. Big up, fair play to Eze. He was brilliant against Tottenham. A hat trick in the North London Derby. Wow, big up Ryan City going, man. That's the year he was born as well. Crazy, bro. Yeah, Ryan, we did, bro. We did. Big up Coop, man. Big up Cooper. Love it. I'm loving the logo as well. We're done, FC. Big up to Niall, bro. Yeah, 4-1. Trossard's been our best forward this season. Facts. Another goal and assist for him. He's been incredible. Honestly, what's that? I think you said it earlier, Plasma. I think that's 9 goals and assists so far this season for him. And yeah, he's just been scoring goals, man. He's been scoring goals. That's the thing. He's been playing well as well, to be fair. So big up to Trossard, man, because I know there's a lot of question marks about him, whether he'll stay this season or whether he'll be moving on in the summer. But right now, like, he's proven why we should keep him right now. Like, and I know he's getting older, but I've always liked Trossard anyway. Like, I always when he first came in, he's like, was he second season last year against Bayern Munich and Porto? Yeah, like in those big games, he was always scoring. He's turning up for us. Mate, let's be real. We dodged a bullet without signing Mudryk instead of him. But yeah, big up to Trossard, man. Honestly, big up to Trossard. First North London derby in 47 years, bro. That's mad. Hats off to Eze. Hats off to Eze, man. Right after that Rice chance, the start we knew Eze was going to cook. Yeah, bro, that little dink he did over the top in the first couple of minutes to Rice, we was like, yeah, he's on it. He's on it today. He's on it, man. Yes, Natalie. Big up to Natalie. Trossardinho. Your fellow Belgian right there. Yeah, Mark, I remember. You said 4-0. You said 4-0 at the start. You said 4-0 at the start, Mark. He's very close. I went 3-1. I think Drew's in the chat. I think he went 5-0. And it was heading that way when we was 3-0 up, I was thinking. But then we conceded a poor goal. And then obviously we got the 4th in the end. But yeah, North London always will be, always has been, always will be, man. Yeah, always will be. Always has been as well. Big up to Mark. So happy for Eze's hat trick as well. North London's red, mate. Big up, Drew. He's the usually the Tottenham. Yes, big up Deontay, my guy. Big up Deontay. London is red, mate. Exactly. Always has one. Yeah, where's the Spuds at? Exactly. Big up Jay, bro. I've sent them the link, so we'll see if they turn up. Let's see if they turn up. To be fair, Robbie said give him 10 minutes. See, Robbie don't hide, bro. Let's see if Charlie's gonna come on as well. Nah, Charlie said it's too much for him. Fair enough, Charlie, mate. Yeah, Charlie's still a real one though. But Rob might come on though in a minute. No fit striker, and they still can see four. Bro, I was like, Gyökeres was on. You guys saw Gyökeres on the bench, like not on the bench, but watching. You could tell he was fuming that he's missing the game, man. He would have got a few today. He definitely would have. He definitely would have got like a brace or something, man. It's a shame. That would have been his first one on Derby, Gyökeres as well. And guys, did you see Gabriel? Man had the scarf on, bro. Gabriel's like one of us, man. He's one of us, bro. Like, he's a proper fan, isn't he? Man had his scarf and everything today. Like, bro, let me tell you something. No, guys, that tifo was mad. As soon as I saw the tifo, I was like, yeah, we mean business today. Big up Plasma, man. Big up Paul as well in the building. Big up to you, Paul, my friend. Yeah, they got all this unbeaten away record. Apparently, they've got the best away record in the Premier League. Means nothing exactly, bro. 16 years and counting. The last time they beat us in the Premier League at the Emirates, people. 15 years. So 16 years now it's gonna be. And then we're gonna go to Shite Lane and do them as well. The Tifo Samuel, bro, it was mad, wasn't it? That's the best I've seen. Even forget about it, like that one like that when the Champions League last season against PSG and Real Madrid. Yeah, look at it today. Look at it today, man. Yeah, Thomas Frank's gonna remember him now. Exactly, Jay. Exactly. Yeah, Paul, you said it, bro. You said it. Why is the comments like this, by the way? Restream, what are you doing? Why is the comments, guys? You get what I mean? Like, they're not showing. They ain't got any background on them. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, this EPL is so. Yeah, big up Moss in the chat as well, mate. Tranquilo. Big up to Moss in the chat as well. Yes, Elijah. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered. You already know, mate. You already know. Big up. Big up, mate. Big up. Big up, man. More stars, Eze, Trossard, and Timber as well. Man, imagine, bro. Do you see him on the fourth goal, man? Send him back to Italy, bro. Send him back to Italy as well. Yes, mate. Tottenham get battered. Even as a City fan, what a player Eze is getting a hat trick against Tottenham. That was crazy. Exactly right. Big up Ryan City going, man. Captain Eze in the FPL, bro. That must be mad points. You flipping captain him as well. Him as captain. That must have been crazy. That's been crazy. 6 points ahead, Josh. I know. 6 points clear right now. We've got the big one against Chelsea on Sunday, but then we've got Bayern first in the Champions League. But yeah, crazy. Yeah, we did score a set piece goal as well today. No set piece goals today either. Yeah, no worries. No worries, Julie. I'm gonna rewatch them all today as well. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Julie. Arsenal was winning the Premier League, Josh. Elijah, it's got to be the year, mate. It's got to be the year, bro. It's got to be the year. I know. How does Odegaard get back in his team? How does he get back in his team, man? How does he get back in his team right now? Crazy, right? But yeah, how does he actually get back in this team? It'd be a selection headache. Arsenal in the Premier League, Josh. The way how Trossard plays there as well, like it's gonna be a bit of a selection headache, to be fair. Hit the likes, please, guys. Thank you, Julie, as well. I mean, this season that Arsenal win the Premier League titles this time, everyone's saying it, bro. Everyone's saying it. Everyone's rated 7. Let's just hope more people return to injury. Yeah, without acquiring more of them. Exactly. As Is a 10 out of 10? It's got to be 11 for me, mate. Trossard, big up Emmanuel, man. Trossard's just Timber, second best players on the pitch today. Yeah, what, 8 for Timber as well. Capia 9. Capia looks solid, didn't he, to be fair? See, that's why, like, listen, Gabriel's massive miss, but I don't think we're gonna have too much of a problem in terms of like we got Mosquera there or in Capia now. You know, the depth is there, isn't it, people, at the end of the day? The whole defense is on is an 8 for me, solid. Decker's 9. Decker's, mate, machine, absolute machine. they got tin as well. Arsenal. The dopamine's running through the veins, bro. Big up Andrew, man. Eze 11, exactly, mate, exactly. Trossard 8.5. Saka 8.5. Yeah, Saka. Disappointed that Saka didn't get his goals today, though, man. He had a great game apart from all he was missing from was getting himself the goal, wasn't it? To be fair, but yeah, definitely having a decent season. Definitely having a decent season on the background of Martinelli and injured Noni. Yeah, 100%. So angry with Zubi, robbed Ray of a clean sheet. We couldn't forget about Chelsea's record. Listen, I get where you're coming from. With Zubi. But I think apart from that, I thought he had a really good game, you know. I think, yeah, look, he was a bit too calm on that. Yeah, it's poor that he got dispossessed there. And he held on to the ball for too long. But apart from that, bro, I thought he had a good game. I thought he had a good game, to be fair. Bro, they're hiding. To be fair, Robbie said his Wi-Fi is bad. Hold on. Oh, here he is, man. Hold on, guys. Keep getting your comments down below. Fair play to him for, you know what, Robbie? Fair play to you, mate, for turning up. Fair play to you for turning up, man. All right, let me get him on. Fair play, mate. Because I'd be losing 4-1. Robbie, welcome, bro. Welcome to the stream. As I said, fair play for you for coming on, man. You've just been battered 4-1. But from your perspective, mate, talk to us. Like, what went wrong? Because Frank set up. Yeah, he went. I think back three centre backs today, and you went for like a low block, sort of sit back against Arsenal, like most teams do at the Emirates. But Eze as well happened, bro. Let it all work out and all that. But, bro, take it away, man. Like, what went wrong for you?
It was painful, mate. It really was. When I saw the lineup, I didn't have a problem with the back three, right? I've been calling for us to play 3 centre backs. But if you're playing a back three, we're going to be relying on creating chances from wide areas. So I know Porro's been defensively poor recently, but if he's playing at wing back, he's bombing forward. He's our best crosser at the club. Yet he's left out. So I saw that. I'm like, okay, I don't like that. And I've been calling for 3-5-2 because I think against you lot, we've got to pack out that midfield. Rice, Zubimendi, Eze, and we just had Bentancur and Paulinho, who just cannot progress the ball forward. Like, Paulinho is the best tackler in the Premier League. That's factual and statistical. That's not cope. That's genuine. But when it comes to moving the ball forward, he's terrible. Same with Bentancur. They just got completely overrun. And then in forward areas, Richarlison, I mean, he scored that goal, but apart from that, we're constantly playing it long to him. He's got like 3 players around him, 2 centre backs, and Royce will drop in as well with Zubimendi and try and overload. And he just cannot bring that ball down. You had Odebert, who did nothing. Kudus, who I think, tried to do a bit in the first half. Second half, though, he could have done more. I just think the performances all round were poor. I think Frank's tactics, I'm glad he played the 2 centre backs, but the rest of the team was poor. And look, I'll be bitter about you lot all the time, right? You are a really, really good side. I hate admitting it, you're a really good side. But having said that, a lot of your goals come from set pieces this season. And aside from set pieces, right, you haven't scored many goals from open play. This isn't cope. Give me a second, right? You haven't scored many goals from open play. So for us to concede 4 goals to you guys from open play, I don't think any team has conceded 4 goals against you guys from open play this season. It's just really poor, especially when you set out to go defensive. And the problem is, when you go that defensive, it works out. it's a masterclass. If it doesn't work out and it goes
Yeah.
tits up, it's a disaster class. It's the complete opposite. It was today, man. I mean, I'm getting messages of people I haven't spoke to since I left school. After this draw, I'm going to curl up in a ball, have a little cry, and yeah, I'm not going to see you until the next game. Then I'll probably disappear after that Northampton derby as well, because we haven't beaten me since like 2022. But yeah, I hate saying it. You're probably gonna. I can't say you're
Mate,
probably
you
gonna.
can't say it. You can't
You're
say it.
probably
You
gonna
can't
win
say
the
it.
league. I can't say you are. You're probably gonna win the league. Lego Man's gonna finally lift that Premier League. And, yeah, it's painful. It's painful. What did you make of your performance? Do you think you were great?
Oh, mate, honestly, bro. Let's be real with it, man. And as I said, fair play to you for coming on. And like you're right, because for you, is this not the first time that Frank sort of was it the Chelsea game as well? He did similar to this
What do you mean with the back five?
with just setting up. Obviously, like it's not going to be the high line like you played under Ange.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bit different.
Yeah,
but
no, he was really defensive in the
yeah,
Chelsea
really
game
defensive as well. So yeah, that's what you sort of set up against Arsenal, like, which, as I said, bro, like teams do that at the Emirates. They sit back and sort of let Arsenal have the ball because we're very good in terms of on transition, and we can definitely hurt teams like we did with you lot today. But I was like, from minute one, because bro, in that first half, you didn't have a single shot.
Yeah.
The whole forget on target, off target, you didn't even have a single shot, bro. And your goal came from Zubi in the midfield, losing it's a good tackle, and then Richarlison lobbing Raya. But I look more Zubimendi for that goal. But bro, that first half we honestly dominated you lot, right? And then yeah, you pulled a goal back. What do you think when you pulled the goal back when it's 3-1? Did you just thought, consolation?
I didn't celebrate it, which was a shame because it was a cracking goal. And if that's like an equaliser or to take the lead, I'd go mental at that. But he played so poorly, so I've literally been shouting at him the whole game, Richarlison, and then he goes and does that. So he shut me up for a second. But I mean, it was a great goal. But aside from that, you said it there. We didn't create anything. Like I think Simmons had one shot, which was kind of just a bad ball in the box, and apart from that, it was literally nothing. So after we scored that goal, I think for 10, 15 minutes, we had a few more passes in your half, played a little bit better football. But then I looked at it, I was like, we didn't actually create anything. When I looked at the game, when it was 0-0, I was thinking, okay, it's working at the minute. But then when I actually look at it as a whole, it's like, hang on, we've played 30 minutes of football here. We haven't had a shot. We've barely got into your half. A goal's coming here. Like, and the difference is we really sat in against PSG and we really sat in against Man City. But what we did against those teams is we quickly counter-attacked with pace. There was none of that today. We just weren't looking to break. Every time we won it, Vicario smashing it long. It was frustrating you for a period, but the moment you scored that first goal, game plan's out the window for us, basically. But I thought Eze was brilliant for you guys. It's why I was so bitter when he went to be honest, because he's such a good player. You give the guy a shot on the edge of the box, he will bury it. I mean, the little prick's laughing at us when he scores that third goal, but he's such a good player, to be fair to him. He is such a good player. And then I thought Rice was good for you lot. I thought Trossard played really well. Saka hasn't been great all season. That's been his best game. Of course it is. Just randomly steps up against Spurs after being pretty unfit all season. It's just, I look at some of the performances out there and I get being a bit more defensive. What I don't get is only being defensive. You know what I mean, Josh? I don't get just parking the bus with not even looking to counter-attack. Because it's like, this is a derby, man. I'm not asking us to go high line for life, under Ange, but I want to see us go toe-to-toe a little bit. Bodies on the line, big tackles, closing the ball down. And we were just really, really passive. I thought the tactics were wrong, the performances were wrong. Everything was right for you guys and everything was wrong for us. I mean, it couldn't have gone any worse. It couldn't have gone any worse. I'm struggling to think of ways that it could have gone worse. I mean, just awful, to be honest.
Bro, where you honestly at, like, with you lot this season, though? Because obviously, like, you got Ange, obviously, you on that Europa League. You got Frankin. And then you also you sign players like Simmons and Kudus and all that. Like where you at right? I've seen this as well. Where you actually at and the season so far? Where you at right now? Would you say with this team?
I think week by week, I'm getting more frustrated, more with the performances than results. If you go there today, lose 1-0, maybe even though it's a derby, you can say, okay, it's Arsenal, they are top of the league. But it's just some of the performances recently. I'm just going to see more numbers come on this stream, aren't I? That's why I'm going to have to go so you can get overloaded. But yeah, like certain performances recently have just been so poor. And I think with Frank, I'm seeing some Spurs fans say Frank outright. I think that's crazy. We jump on managers far too quickly as a football club. He's got multiple things wrong since he joined. He's also got multiple things right. He finished 17th last season. I'm willing to give him time, right? He shored up the defence, or I thought he had until today. But I just think there are certain things that he does that I don't get. He's so persistent with his midfield double pivot of Bentancur and Paulinho, and neither of them can play the passes forward. But I do think as well, this is where I'll cut him some slack. He can do better. But I'm looking at some of our attacking players, Tell, Johnson, like today, Richarlison, Odegaard. And I'm looking at your bench, and your bench starts for us every game of the season unless they're injured or attacking players. And that's the big thing for me. I'm looking at like teams like Crystal Palace and going, I'm taking Mateta, I'm taking Pino, I'm taking Sa, I'm taking their front three over ours. And that's where I'll judge Frank. I want to see more entertaining football. For me, second half of the season after January window, the performances need to improve. And where I'll judge him is after he's given a year, couple transfer windows. If by then we're not seeing real progression, I know technically it's progression now, like 10th or 9th, wherever we are, to 17th, but next season, after a couple of windows, few more attacking players in, then I'll judge the performances. If he gets like, I don't know, Semenyo next summer, and then, I'm trying to think, Maddison back and Kulu back from injuries, and he's still parking the bus, that's when I'll say that's too cautious. But yeah, I think it's been a mixed bag from Spurs. I wasn't expecting loads this season. I've not got loads. It started promising. It's gotten a little bit worse. And I just think at the moment, though, the fan base as a whole are getting more and more annoyed because the home performances are terrible. And people are paying like the highest ticket prices in the league to go and see some of these performances. So if we don't batter Fulham, basically, if that game's close, the whole crowd is going to jump on that team. And then, even though he's not doing a terrible job at the moment, Frank, remember what happened with Nuno with us, where the whole crowd started jumping on him. And then, as soon as that happens, as soon as your home fans turn on you, that's when it starts to be like, okay, is he the right man for the job? And I'm telling you now, Arteta, right? If it wasn't during lockdown when he had that spell, he would have been sacked by Arsenal. The fans were in the stadium to watch that. I mean, I bet you're glad that he wasn't now, but. Yeah, I just think the fans are slowly turning on Frank because of the football war. We just can't seem to get a balance. We're either high line for life and stupidly attacking or stupidly defensive. And let's park the double-decker bus at every ground we travel to. It's like, why can't the truth be somewhere in the middle? Let's just find something in the middle. Why can't we occasionally attack, occasionally defend? Just never get any of it. But I'll pass back to you, Josh. I haven't shut up for like 5 minutes, so... Yeah,
nah, you speak facts as always, to be fair, you, Rob. And bless up for coming on because 10, where's Charlie?
I don't know. I asked him, because I was like, I know you're doing a call-in show or whatever it is. I'm like, where's Charlie?
Bro, Rob's actually turned up, man. We backed them 4-1 today, bro, and he's just turned up like this today.
What's just about. I nearly didn't, Josh.
Bro, what are you gonna do? You blame your Wi-Fi or something, bro? I saw you was like, my internet's playing up a little bit. Sorry, mate. Oh, mate. But Rory, bro, come on, get the shirt in. Come on, let's see it. Look at that.
Oh,
look at that.
You know what? I wouldn't say I'm surprised because when Thomas Frank came out with that quote in his press conference, who's Eze?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who he thought he was. I mean, he's just lost 10,000 aura points there with what he said in his press conference because I've never seen such destruction from a player who rejected these lot in the summer. And let's be honest, he's not really set the world alight before this game, and he's just dunked a hat-trick just like that. I was expecting him to score, but I didn't expect a hat-trick, that's for sure. But listen, I wasn't really nervous going into this game. I was telling everyone that we're going to win very like I want to say very comfortably. And obviously I was aware that it could bite me in the arse, but in the end it didn't. And we dominated that game from start to finish. I was very surprised with the way Tottenham actually set out. Although, to be honest, I don't really rate their manager, and that is like who he is. He's very pragmatic. And I remember when I was telling Spurs fans, well, a lot of them anyway, that I think Spurs have been more boring than Arsenal this season. And they were like, really? I think today has pretty much told the story that not playing to win these big games. And it sort of makes Arteta look like, I don't want to say the better manager, because obviously he is a better manager, but, you know, it just makes... It makes me feel a lot better, is what I'm trying to say. And I think, apart from that brain fart we had in the second half, we had that game under control. Like, there was no way we were conceding. And we were missing players as well, like Gabriel. Gyökeres was missing as well. We had a couple of players on the bench here and there, but not fully fit. But it's exactly how I thought, you know, the game would go. We were going to dominate the ball. Tottenham fans were going to chant champions of Europe for the first 10 minutes. And then in the last 10 minutes of the game, we'll obviously chant, you'll always be shit. And then they'll leave the stadium after 86 minutes. That's the trend whenever they come to the Emirates. So let's just... and to be fair, right, the atmosphere was probably the best it's been all season, to be honest.
Bro,
like,
that tifo was mad as well.
Yeah, the tifo. Much better than that bedsheet they
Hang on a second. That tifo? How are you calling that a tifo, man? You only did one stand. Have you seen the tifos we do?
Nah,
Like,
get out of
I'm
it.
trying to claim little victories here, because I know we've just been battered 4-1, but we take up the entire stage in the South Stand. You guys just have like your little North London Forever song, you put up like your little cardboard tifo. Like the clock, it wasn't even the clock in, it was the other one. It's like, come on, we can't be talking about tifos being good. Like the atmosphere, I'll give you that. It wasn't the library today, but
yeah. But what tifos have you held up during the game? To dare us to do, is it?
What to dare us to do? We had a massive.
Yeah,
one
what have you done today?
No, we had one during the Europa League semi-final. We've had like 4 or 5 big ones, even like a derby years ago. To be fair, we've had it for multiple derbies. Yeah.
What does that even mean, by the way?
What do you mean?
To dare us to do.
To dare us to. I know we didn't show it today, mate. We didn't show to dare us to do. There was no daring today. You know, Frank literally said in his press conference, though, he literally said before the game, we are not going out there to just try and get a point. We're going out to try and win. I mean, maybe I need a new prescription from Specsavers or something, because I'm not seeing the intent to win that game at all. The intent was to sit in, scrap a point, and frustrate you guys.
I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I don't know why they would just not play to win. Like, you had an attacking wing back on the bench. Yeah, Xavi Simons, who, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know what he was expecting with that flipping Barnet, to be honest. Was he expecting to fucking, you know, have his moment in this derby when he came on with that flipping haircut? I thought I was watching fucking Joshua Zirkzee. Yeah, what's going on? I honestly thought it was bloody Joshua Zirkzee coming on at first. I'm like, who on earth? Who on earth is this? But listen, I think to a man, everyone was absolutely superb. And I'm going to call you out, Josh, for this, because, bro, you were cussing out Marino.
No, bro, I gave him a 7 out of 10. That's a good rating.
It's not a good rating.
What are you giving them? A 9?
No, I'll give him an 8.
Yeah, that's what went behind me.
You said he was ineffective during that game.
No, I said he's ineffective when he plays like striker.
What?
I said he's ineffective when he plays striker, bro.
No, he's ineffective when he plays midfield, but not up front. How was he ineffective today?
Bro, if he can't score, he does nothing.
He literally got the assist.
Yeah,
for the first
and I
goal.
said it as well. I said big up for the
Bro, how
assist
did he only
and
get
hold up play
7
as
for
well.
that?
He was
Well-
your least threatening player today, though. Like every time,
Yeah,
Eze
yeah,
was
yeah,
on the ball, I was like, oh shit. Every time Saka was on the ball, I was like, oh no. Every time Trossard was on the ball, I was like, oh no. Every time Mourinho's on the ball, okay. This is all right. This ain't
Yeah,
leading
yeah,
to
like,
anything.
yeah,
We're all right
get it.
for a
But
few
like,
minutes.
Marino was effective today. You can't say he wasn't.
Okay, well yeah, what? Because he got an assist
Yeah, and his hold-up play was really good.
for that
As
one
you,
goal.
as you rightly pointed out. So
For that one goal. Yeah, so a
so
7.
how you said he was ineffective? I don't get it. I don't even rate Marino, but today I could give him his props. He was
So did
excellent.
I gave him a 7, man. What's wrong with a 7? Bro, a 5 bad
That's
average, a 6 is
not
above average, and a 7 is a good rating.
Yeah, but he wasn't just good. He was really effective in our play today. Like, I don't know how you can you can just cuss him out for that.
Bro, he's not even
Because-
hating,
oh,
man. He's
No,
not even
no,
hating,
I'm not.
man.
You what?
I said he's not even hate, bro. It's a 7 out, bro. A 7 is a good rating.
Well, it's solid. It means
Yeah,
he's had a
bro.
good game.
What? Are you telling me he was superb today?
Yeah,
Okay, fair
bro.
enough.
That
Man.
pass for the first goal. What are we doing here? That should be worth at least an 8 or maybe even a 9, to be honest. Maybe I'm stretching it a little bit, but you know, at least an 8 out of 10, surely.
He was mid. Thank you, Andrew. He was mid.
He wasn't mid.
Thank you, Andrew,
What are
man.
we doing here? What are we doing here? How was he mid? Are we just
Bro,
forgetting
he
about?
did well. He did well for the 3rd or 4th goal, whatever it was. For the
Yeah, and then he got the assist for the first goal. So how was he mid? I don't get it.
yeah, the assist was good, but apart from that, it's typical Marino, wasn't it?
Oh my god.
And he's not even. We're not saying he played bad.
Well, I'm hearing that he was mid.
He's one of our worst players, says Andrew, and I agree
Nah,
with him.
no, he wasn't.
Thank you, bro.
Come on, bro. He wasn't our worst player.
I don't think no one played bad. I thought everyone was
No,
super. Everyone had a great game.
Yeah, like no one had a bad game. But if I had to choose a worst player, it'd probably be Raya.
He didn't have to
because-
make any saves, and the one save he could have made, he didn't. It was offside.
Yeah, exactly. And then there was a moment where he just threw the ball out, and I think he was intending to throw it to Trossard, but it went to Kudus instead. And then like it was a bit shaky with his distribution. I'd say Raya was our worst player. Sorry, not Marino. Like, really? I mean, again, as I said, I don't really rate Marino that highly, and I'm one of the first to jump the gun whenever he plays badly. But today, I thought he was really good.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
Yeah, but
So he gets a 7.
is that it? Just a 7, not even a 7.5.
How about? Do we really do halves?
You
Fine.
do it all the time.
We give him a 7.5 then. If that makes him happy, we give him a 7.5.
No. I'm just saying, like, how
You don't
how-
think he's had better games, Marino? I think he's had better games than today.
No, come on.
Really? Was he that superb today?
When have you seen Marino play a pass like that?
Yeah, no, it's a great pass. 7 out of 10.
God's sake.
Here's another one. Hey, here's another one, mate. Marino wasn't great.
Nah.
No,
Come on.
he was good. He was good, man. So if I gave him a 7.
Yeah,
He
but
wasn't
No,
no Richarlison.
I'm hearing he was our worst player, but he wasn't.
No,
He wasn't no
weren't-
Richarlison. He's not scoring
he was
from
no
the bottom,
Richarlison,
mate.
man.
He's no
Thank you.
Richarlison.
At least someone agrees with me.
Oh man. No, he
What's
was
going
good,
on?
man. He was good. He was good.
Oh.
But I'll give him a 7.
Okay, right. Moving on from that. Listen, the back 4. Right, you got Timber. You got Saliba. I thought Hincapié was absolutely outstanding today. He didn't put a foot wrong. At least that's something that you could agree with me, Josh. You didn't give him a 7, did you? I was eating food.
No, in
So
Cappy I gave it 8. Same with Saliba.
And yeah, I'll go along with that because I think,
He didn't put a foot wrong, man. He was solid.
I thought it was superb. And then Calafiori was solid as well. Like, that was probably the only area I was slightly concerned about. Kudus playing on the right against Calafiori, because Calafiori at times can be very suspect defensively. But I thought Calafiori locked him up, to be honest with you. Although Kudus played more as like a striker. He never really...
He drifted in a lot.
Yeah, the
He
second
drifted in a lot,
half,
which
but
I don't
first
get.
half.
Because
first
you
half
lot
was-
invert your fullbacks a lot as well. Like Calafiori inverts a lot. So why are we not putting our wingers like literally right on the touchline and playing it to him? Because then you can break in wide areas. We tried to attack in wide areas today with wing backs, and we
Yeah.
literally did nothing. Like our passing was just horrific. I thought for you, like I said, that Eze was brilliant. I thought Saka was really good. Trossard was really good. The rest of the performances I thought were solid, good. But I don't think you lot were even unbelievable. And that's not me being biased. That's, if anything, we haven't even over the top performance. I think we kind of handed it to you on a silver platter. And if Chelsea took their chances, they would have beaten us by that many as well against us. Because, yeah, we were just awful.
I mean, about Trossard, you know, like I've been saying for ages that I think Loki's having a very good season. I think he's like turned up in a lot of the games so far. I remember we spoke about it on the podcast. It may have been like 2 podcasts ago. I can't remember my head, but yeah, I think Trossard's really showed up this season. I wouldn't take it this far, but he's almost given me Alexis 2017 vibes this season. He really is turning up in most games so far this season, from what I've seen. And then the fact we went 1-0 up, in fact 2-0 up at half time, and we still had direct wingers to come off the bench when it would have been most likely Spurs. They had no choice but to go for the game, so it would open up, as I said, the game in the second half, and it would allow more space in behind for players like Madueke and Martinelli to come on. Martinelli didn't obviously come on, but Madueke did, and obviously the only thing that they will be able to get out of this, a lot of rival fans, is the fact Madueke's gone 007, whatever. But it's irrelevant because he's dunking on Chelsea next week. So we don't need to pay attention to that really. Because to be honest with you, and I'm being too harsh, I think this is probably our easiest win of the season. And I think Robbie could even agree with me. That's probably our easiest win of the season.
You're right. You scored 4 goals from open play. You never do that. You let you score 4 goals from open play. It's always set piece FC.
Our set pieces weren't even that good today.
Exactly.
His deliveries were just, yeah, a couple of his corners were a bit off. And, you know, free kicks, we got close in a couple of occasions. But, you know, if we're scoring from open play, like, who cares? I feel like when Eze's on the edge of the box, it's cash money. I heard that you had like a 0.07 XG today, Spurs. I mean, if only you did have Eze and Gibbs White to throw on, then yeah.
We had 0.05 as well against Chelsea, man. It's bullshit. Just such bad performances consistently. I mean, yeah. I'm getting fed up
Like,
to be honest.
Is it Fulham?
Sorry?
Who do you play next week? Is it Fulham?
Fulham
next week you've got?
And I was saying to Josh before he came on, if we don't win that game, that ground's going to go toxic, man, because the performances we're putting in at home are terrible. As soon as we concede now in any game, we don't know what to do. Most of our game plans are about how we deal with what the opposition do instead of doing something ourselves. We're so reactive, we're so unproactive that, like, today, okay, how do we limit Arsenal? We look at sorting out from set pieces, we look at, you know, making these blocks. But when you score, we're like, what do we do now? You know, because we haven't planned out how we actually get goals, how we actually win this game. We've planned out how to stop you guys. The same against Chelsea. There was no counter-attacking like there was against City and PSG. It seemed to be getting worse week on week. I mean, Man United, we got a point there, but we didn't play well. They didn't play well. It was a complete mid-off that game, 2 just average sides. And we've had a lot of results this season where I've come away from it going, we literally offered nothing. We didn't even trouble the goalkeeper for the other team. We didn't trouble the defence. Like, you lot are saying how good the defenders were. I mean, made some good passes, but I don't think they really had to do any big tackles or any big blocks or
Mm.
defend their box at all today. Like, I thought they were good, but I didn't think they had to do anything. We literally handed it to you. I'm fed up of it. We have done since 2022. We haven't beaten them now. Next year it'll be 4 years heading into North London derby. I'm going to have to retire a future if it keeps going. It's just so depressing. I need
Bro,
that North
it's
London
16
derby
years
win.
since you went to the Emirates and beat us in the Premier League.
Yeah,
Still.
I know. I don't know why. I always feel optimistic before though for some reason. It's my heart over my head. I'm thinking yesterday, maybe we can sneak a point and Thomas Frank can get it tactically right. And I feel like deep down I've known that you guys are just better than us, really. You've got better players all over the field than us, and it showed today. There wasn't one part of that game where we outplayed you, not one. And that hurts to say, but as I say, I think you're going to go on to win the league. Now, to put you guys on the spot, because I know you're hesitant to say it and have been for years. Do you think you actually win the league now and go on and do it?
To be honest, I don't really want to say it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, because I've seen
That's
us
why
hold
I
an
said it.
8-point
I'll put
lead.
you guys on the spot.
I've seen us hold an 8-point lead in April. In fact, no, I think it was March.
11.
You know, March or April, I don't know. And I've seen us not win the league. So I think if we have gained our lead at the top by Christmas, and I'm talking like 9 or 10 points, I think we'll go on to win the league. However, I do think this is a different Arsenal from 2 seasons ago because we would play in like a kamikaze way. Like we would concede goals, but also score at the same time. And yes, the football was fancy and it was good to watch. We were battering teams, but we would concede a whole lot, like 2-0 down against bloody Bournemouth. And yeah, we won the game in the last minute, and that was just pure dopamine. But we still conceded goals, and we shouldn't have been in the position to be 2-0 down against fucking Bournemouth in the first place. West Ham, where they were struggling at the time, we went 2-0 up. We ended up bottling that game by missing it as well. But again, I think so far this season, I would say, defensively, we're a lot more solid. We don't play into many risks. However, you know, at times, if we are 3-0, 4-0 up, we still have that element in our game where we will give away a stupid goal, like we did today, pretty much, where Zubimendi is just prattling around with it on the halfway line when he should have just released it sooner. And then Raya, again, at times, he's a very good goalkeeper, but he needs to stay on his line. He's never in his goal whenever we're in possession. And I think teams are starting to exploit that. So we still have elements in our game where we have to obviously we have to erase from. But at the moment, I think attacking wise, we've proved today that we can score goals without set pieces, without, you know, our main set piece threat. And we can win games by a long margin without our striker on the pitch. I mean, I still think Gyökeres is important to this team. And I still prefer him, of course, over Marino. I don't want people to get that twist. Marino started ahead of Gyökeres eased him today. No. Gyökeres still should be starting as the main striker, but I think because he was out for the game and the fact he can draw defenders out, I think that's impressive. The fact Spurs were sitting like 10 men behind the ball and we still managed to draw them out. So I can't really answer the question about whether we'll win the league or not, to be honest. We're in November.
Yeah, fair enough.
And yeah, we've got Chelsea next week. So listen, if we win that game and we get a solid result against Bayern Munich in the Champions League, then yeah, maybe I'll come out and say that we'll win the league. But am I confident we will? Yeah, like it's given me confidence, you know, that we will go all the way. Because again,
it's painful to say I think you will, though. I think you will this season, and there are multiple reasons why. But I think the biggest one is that I don't think you have an outstanding weakness, And what I mean is, a few years ago, you struggled to break down a low block, for example. Like teams that would come at you, you'd be able to counter-attack them brilliantly, but you wouldn't be able to break down a low block that someone would be saying against you. A team to be physical against you, and you couldn't deal with it. Whereas I watch you guys now, when teams are physical with you, you're more physical than them. You outmatch them physically. You're stronger than them. So teams can't just go to the Emirates, or when they're playing Arsenal at home, go, let's just rough them up a bit. Long throws, big set pieces, because you guys are the best team in the league at that. Against low blocks, you showed today that you can break down a low block. And this is, I know we're not great, but you're not breaking down a low block of like a Burnley. You're breaking down a low block with Romero, Van der Ven, Spence. These are good defenders. These are good football players. And you broke it down fairly easily. I'm looking when teams come at you, that's when you can open up and just cut through them with the pace and quality you have. So I'm looking at you, I'm saying, where's the weakness in this team? Positions as well. Centre-backs, good partnership. Full-backs, good players and depth. Midfield, Rice in there and Zubimendi and Marino when he drops in. Eze, Odegaard when he comes back in. Saka, Gyökeres, I'm not too sure about him, but Trossard, Martinelli. And I'm just looking at that entire team, the way that they play, I'm thinking there's not a weakness there. And I'm looking at the teams that are competing for the title with Man City. Can't break down a low block away from home at the moment. They couldn't against us when they were at home, but they couldn't against Newcastle, and they couldn't against who am I forgetting? Villa. I think it was Liverpool. I mean, they're already out of the title race. I'm sorry, you're not winning a league title if you're losing to Forest 3-0 and losing like 6 out of 7 games. So I think the competition is naff that's coming up against you. I think there's not a weakness in the team. So I mean, if it happens, I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do. I might move countries. I might delete my YouTube channel. We'll have to find out. But at the moment, the only thing I've got over you guys is that I can sing Champions in Europe like 500 times, and that's it. Because today showed light years ahead of us. We're down here. You guys are so far ahead of us.
Yeah. But
And,
what happens if we
on
win the
that
Champions League, though, this season? If we win the Champions League, then bloody
I
hell.
don't want to get Josh's string demonetised. So I'm not going to say it. On that note, guys, I'm going to leave the stream. I'm
Nah,
going
have
to
a
curl
good
up
one,
into
bro,
a ball
mate.
and cry. Please don't
Oh,
message me.
God.
Please don't contact me. If you do, I'll block you. Okay? Enjoy your evening, though, guys.
I respect
Fair
coming
play.
on, Rob, bro. I appreciate every single
Take
time,
care.
my friends. Have
All
a
the
good
best,
one, mate.
guys.
Take care, mate. 10, what are you saying, you joker?
Congrats. Arsenal 2026, Premier League,
Respect, man.
Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup.
Oh.
Mate,
I'm
you
not
did the
gonna-
business yesterday, 10, man, against City.
Or the sextuple.
I don't know. But yeah,
You did the business 10, yeah, against City.
I mean, at least we beat Man City. Did you?
No, what are we doing here, mate? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Well,
But, yeah.
hold on a minute. What am I at St James's Park this season, mate? 2-1.
That doesn't count.
No, don't count, does
Yeah,
it?
the fact that Eze, of all players, dunks a hat trick on Spurs is crazy, I would say. But do I think Arsenal win the league as a neutral? I'll wait until
Everyone's waiting.
probably February or whenever you play Man City. I'm not sure when you play Man City away.
I
think it's towards the end of the season, you know.
I think it's April.
I think it is in. Is it in May? The next time we play Man City away?
Because I think I'll be honest, I think they're the only ones challenging by the end of it. Or at least be in the convo.
Let me just double check that.
Nah, April, 18th of April.
Oh yeah, April. I thought it was May.
But yeah, I think if Arsenal can establish maybe 10 points at the start of April, like after that international break, then perhaps I would probably say Arsenal go on to win. But that's April. That'll be a few months away, so who knows? But yeah, it looked like a good performance from Arsenal. As for Spurs, that's it really from Spurs. But would I say what was this a test for Arsenal? Because obviously, I think your bigger game is the one on Wednesday. I don't think this was a test for Arsenal. So I think you will see the true quality of Arsenal probably on Wednesday, because Bayern will actually be a test compared to what Spurs were earlier today. So
And then we've got Chelsea away.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure you have a good record at the ground always, more or less.
In
By
the
the
recent
way,
game, yeah.
I
Yeah.
think there was a question, Josh, about Raya. I've actually lost it, but it was about Raya's positioning or something. I found it. Here we go. When do they exploit that? Blah, 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 blah. Raya had good positioning. I actually disagree with that, to be honest. I think when you firstly look at the free kicks that we do concede, are you necessarily satisfied with Raya's positioning? And then you look at, as I mentioned earlier, his positioning whilst we're in possession. We've seen him get lobbed by Mateta last season against Crystal Palace. We saw him get lobbed against Tottenham in pre-season. I mean, even the Man United game last season as well, with the Bruno Fernandes free kick, setting up the wall so far away, and then he's on the opposite side of his goal. So I actually disagree with that. And I rate Raya very highly, and I was one of the few that defended the signing and defended the fact Raya was our number one instead of Ramsdale. But I think his positioning is something that needs to be eradicated from his game, because he is going to get caught out on a lot of them occasions if we don't work on his positioning, because I think he's been told to come out of his goal whilst we're in possession. Sorry, so I don't know. I think personally, I disagree with that. I don't think Raya. If I had to choose one weakness out of his game, I think it would be that, his positioning.
Yeah, I think this is what they got. This comment. You mean this comment, or you mean a different one?
No, it was the.
This guy's agreeing with you, I think.
No, it was from Andrew.
Oh, Andrew.
Yeah, when do they exploit that, Rory? Fair enough, Sunderland, that was a blunder. But apart from the pre-season in this game, Raya had good positioning. That was a comment.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he does have good positioning personally. It's not bad, but I don't think it's good.
So on their goal, you look at Raya instead of
No, I look at Zubimendi, to be honest.
Yeah. I agree.
Because he's prattling around with it.
Yeah.
On the halfway line. Like when we've got this game in full control, and after that went in, that's almost like sucked the atmosphere out of the game. And that could have easily changed. Like if we came up against a better team, for instance, 3-0 up, we get that complacent, then, teams like, I don't know, Bayern Munich, for instance, you're 3-0 up against them, they get a goal back. We saw what they did to Freiburg the other day when they went 2-0 down. Give them a slight foothold in the game, and they end up coming back.
Yeah.
And you end up conceding chances. So I think that's something, again, we need to. And listen, about the goals conceded. Oh my days, we've conceded another goal. 6, we've now conceded, whatever it is.
You conceded 2.
Listen, just win the league title, for God's sake. I couldn't care less if we concede less than 15 goals. Did Liverpool care when they conceded, 43 was it last season? They still won the league.
Yeah.
Like, who cares? Just win that league title, and then because at the end of the day, right, you could finish second in the league, but concede 15 goals and win nothing. That is possible, because you could get an awful lot of draws in there. So again, you could concede the least amount of goals, but still win nothing. I couldn't care less. I really couldn't.
Yeah, definitely, man. But yeah, people, we're gonna get out of here. Big up everyone. Appreciate when you tuned in today, as always. Of course, we moved to Bayern Munich on Wednesday. So tomorrow I'm gonna have some previews out. I with Liam, of course, Bayern View. Stay tuned for that one, guys. That'll be out tomorrow. And yeah, we'll be back, of course, Wednesday for the Bayern game. Big everyone. Thanks everyone who tuned in. North London's forever red, mate. London's red, as always. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekends, people. Come on, you Gunners, what a win. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, as always.